Welcome back to Tea and Shenanigans. We're glad you're here. Luke is out today. He's on a very well-deserved vacation. So today we have Mustafa.
Hi there.
You excited?
Sure. I mean, I miss Luke because this is his thing. He has nothing to do with shenanigans or
No.
gossip, whatever. So when you talk to him about all those stories, just the look on his face is precious.
Yeah. We need to start
Priceless.
filming this because that's one of
Yeah.
my favorite things. His responses are always so just kind and rational and whatever. And I'm, the crazy one that's just like, can you believe this? Speaking of, can you believe this? Okay. There has been so much that's happened since our last episode. I'm sitting here. I don't even know where to begin, even though I've thought about this and we talked about it
Especially what
beforehand.
happened today.
Yes. Okay. Let's start with that. Okay. So today there was all this nonsense going around online about, there were flags at half mast, I guess, at Buckingham Palace or royal residences or something. And then all this nonsense started going. And as soon as you told me about it, I thought, okay, who's spreading what rumor now? Like, what's going on? Because so far, there will be something that comes out about the royal family, and then you have to give it a good half a day, maybe a whole day before the truth starts to surface. And so what happened was was it some Russian site or something?
Yeah, this is some. It started like early in the morning when I woke up. And you told me that too, but it was on the radio driving, and all I hear is like, there's something going on with Buckingham Palace. They took the flag half down. So I looked, especially on Twitter or X now, all the hashtags till now, after 12 hours, like says trending, HRH, the Princess of Wales, trending, Catherine and Williams, Princess Catherine of Wales, royal website. That's a new thing. I don't know if you heard about it.
Yeah, we're gonna get to that.
King Charles, royal family, the son, Middleton, Princess Kate, the king, and that's on the news trending. So in the morning it was basically the hashtag that the royal announcement and Charles is dead.
Yeah.
So everyone thought King Charles is dead, and they were just waiting.
Oh, it sounded like a bunch of mess
till it
to
was
me.
apparently after like a few hours. It's a video from 2022, I believe, for when the Queen passed away. They took the flag down. Happened to be the same weather as of today, and they used it. And everyone was freaking out, running to the Buckingham Palace today. No one knows what's going on.
Well, and let's be honest, a lot of this, the atmosphere has been created by virtue of the unprecedented amount of medical issues that are going on with the royal family and all the
rumors
the conspiracies, the rumor mill, and all of the, it's funny. People talk about, and we'll get to this in a minute, but they talk about the Princess of Wales and her situation as, oh, there's all this secrecy and all this mystery and whatever. I'm going to be real honest with, anyone that's listening to this at this point. I don't really agree with that. I think they made the statement back in January when she had the surgery, and they laid it out. They said, look, she's had this surgery. We're not going to give details of it. It's not really anybody's business. They didn't say that, but like that was the sentiment.
It's simply,
and then they were like,
in the medical field, whatever between the doctor and the patient shouldn't be out.
Well,
so
yeah,
it's confidence information.
But what I'm saying is like they
all those medical
said
records and stuff. Only
they didn't have to tell us that much, and then they said she's going to be out until after Easter. I don't know what people don't understand about that. Easter is not here yet. It's the end of this month, meaning March. So I don't know. Like, and then everyone's like, "Where is she? Is she alive? Is it whatever?" Dude, let Easter come and go, and then you could start up with the theories and the conspiracies. But until then, it's just like, they told us when she was going to be back, and that time hasn't come yet. So I think it's really weird, like all the crazy stuff. And of course, you go online and it doesn't take you 2 seconds to find some new weird conspiracy, especially, and you want to get into the photo that everyone's talking about from the Mother's Day photo
that we mentioned last episode.
Yeah. Well, that it was potentially photoshopped and all this, which, I mean, it was photoshopped, but there are some people that are saying it's AI generated. They didn't really take the photo like that. It's like a amalgamation, or if that's even the right word, of various other photos, which I don't really think that's
one of
true.
the things that was trending with when I was looking today, and they're saying that photo even included William, and it's been photoshopped to take him out because there's a lot of thing going on between their relationship. And then after an hour, that video of Kate walking, which we're gonna talk about.
Yeah. So TMZ released, I think it's been about 6 or 7 hours ago now, and we are recording late on the 18th of March. But there was a video that surfaced, and who knows if it was really just like a bystander member of the public or if it was kind of a setup.
This is the video.
Yeah. But it shows somebody videoing them from inside their car, and they were at some of the, I guess, farm shops in Windsor, that they being Prince William and the Princess of Wales, Catherine.
Like
and
both of them wearing jackets and jeans.
And you can see them, they're walking. She's smiling.
With them walking.
Yeah, she looks very much.
No, that's not a bodyguard. He's holding someone.
She looks very much like she's, recovering. She's walking normally. Yeah. They're just kind of chatting with each other out and about. The children aren't with them, but that's, so what? They're busy. I think I read something about that they're really busy with their sports and activities and whatnot. But anyway, so now you have proof of life, so to speak, in the form of a video. But you just wait. There's going to be the crazies that are going to go out and say, "Oh, it's not really her. Oh, it's a body double. Oh, it's an AI, whatever, like a deep fake or something."
That she died today.
Oh, I know.
That was one of the rumors, and she died. It's not Charles. Went up before. Because I think they released pictures or something about Charles. He's in a good health and something like that. He's alive. Then we're like, oh, then it's Kate who died. And they're waiting to announce it or whatever, the announcement. So,
at the risk of repeating myself, and I hate to say this, I really do. But at this point, the palace and the way that they've been handling the situation has been very poor, and they have caused this. They have brought not the extreme of some of this stuff, but all the relentless speculation and the conspiracies and the constant chatter. I'm sorry, but they've just they've fanned the flames, so to speak. And it just, I don't know what's going on with their PR department. I really don't, or people that handle their social media or whatever. But I'm thinking they need to do some house cleaning, something, because it's been wild. I don't know. I really don't know that there could have been a worse situation, a worse handling of that photo. I really don't think so.
Yeah,
but we'll see how they do going forward.
Today with what's going on with the announcement, and they called the BBC, I believe.
They told everyone to stand by for some kind of announcement.
With what's going on with the flag half down. I mean,
well, that turned out to not be real.
Yeah, but everything with all that craziness.
Yeah,
come out with a statement, say hey, everything is good. There's a different announcement regarding something, even if you're gonna announce it later. But people know just what's going on till now? It's been,
and of course, what everyone's speculating the announcement might be, right? Not some people, maybe.
I don't know. I feel like probably the announcement is gonna be Charles. That's what the people are talking online, that he's gonna
step aside.
Yep.
Yeah.
And William.
I think truthfully, that's what a lot of people want. No one wishes ill health on King Charles. Everyone understands he's waited his whole life for this, but at the same time, and I think I'm one of those people. And again, I'm an American. I understand it's, the tradition in the UK is that it's a lifelong commitment, and, you don't step aside from it. But just from my perspective, I really think that for the benefit of the monarchy, given what they've been dealing with for the last several years, it's been chaos. And we're going to get into the two that have been the biggest contributors to the chaos in a minute. But just given everything that's gone on, they need to make some very, very serious decisions that might not have in the past been considered the right thing to do. But I think given where they are and the way the world is now, it's not out of the realm of possibility. It could be a really good thing for them to do. That being, let William have it and run with it,
Yeah, I mean, instead of the pressure on the king.
Yeah, I mean, he's in his
what's going on with his life now,
late 70s. He's ill. He has cancer. It's a very serious thing.
And enjoy the rest of his life instead of worrying and stuff.
Yeah.
You get your son, get it in this way instead of waiting for you to,
Right.
you know,
And he
pass out.
absolutely
And
should be focusing on his health. But at the same time, there's a lot of very serious, very crazy things that are going on that merit his attention. And I can understand why he's choosing his health over dealing with these things, but they need to be dealt with. And that's a good segue into people that need to be dealt with.
Mhm.
And as always, we can never get through one of these episodes without talking about the gruesome twosome.
Because with all the craziness going on today in the news, something happened to their website. I just read about it.
The royal family
Yeah,
website? Yes.
what's
Okay.
going on?
Listen to this. So a lot of people have
'Cause
been
there's
saying,
a lot of people are talking like angry about what's going on.
right. So there have been people who are pro the Prince and Princess of Wales, anti Harry and Meghan, whatever, who say that Harry and Meghan need to be removed from the royal website because they're not working
Mhm.
royals. They're basically not even members of the family anymore. They don't really have anything to do with them. They don't represent the UK government. They're not a part of it anymore. They walked away. They're doing their own thing. Why in the world are they still on this website? Well, and to be fair, they have left Prince Andrew on there, which he should be taken off also, but that's another can of worms. Anyways, but what happened today was, after people have been talking about this for months, maybe even years at this point, it used to be that there were two separate pages. Harry had his own page, Meghan had her own page, just like everybody else.
No, both of them in one
They've
page.
combined them, and they've gone from having like
4,000
thousands of words per
4,000
person,
4,000 words to
around 500
500 words
for the
But
two of them.
That's the other thing. Nothing about representing the king or the monarchy in their profile.
Yeah, because they don't.
So that's a big downgrade for them.
Oh yeah, that is a look.
See-
When you're out, you're out.
Mhm. I'm on their website. Look, this
Mhm.
is how it looks like now.
Yeah,
They're dressed like they're probably in Hawaii or something with that flower.
that was when they were on their tour, and I want to say
They couldn't put a picture of them like when they were
Australia
with the royals or something.
Well, they were on a royal tour in that photo.
I don't know.
I forget
like
where
a
it was.
different picture.
Maybe New Zealand.
representing like.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
No. Yeah, it's very
Not my
casual. It's
call.
very. Anyway, so yeah, there are people who say, well, it's about time. I'm of the opinion that they need to be removed altogether. Like, what do they have to do with with the institution anymore? They don't. They absolutely don't. They are
Yeah, so
enemies of the
here, if
institution.
you scroll down on the website, it shows everyone. Like, let me show you in the beginning. See, it goes with the king, the queen, and then William, Kate,
Mm-hmm.
Duke of Edinburgh.
Mm-hmm.
So it shows everyone till, let's see, when.
Oh, they're way at the bottom.
Yeah, and so like there's Duke. Oh, did they got removed now or what?
Was it not on that page?
It's not on that page now.
Yeah, see, they are. Yeah, that is the royal family's version of kind of giving them the finger, for lack of a better. I don't know how else to describe it. Like, that's what that is. Oh, and now that we're on to those two,
Mhm.
I'm not as peppy today because as I was prepping to do this, I literally saw this article and I am so ticked off by it. Like, I'm trying to gather my thoughts as I'm about to talk about it. So there's an article that was posted. I saw it on Yahoo. I don't know where it originally was posted, but it was written by somebody named, and I might botch this, I'm sorry, Giovanna Gelhoren, Gelhoren. That's just
Mhm.
giving credit. And the title of the article is Meghan Markle reportedly has conflicted emotions over Kate Middleton, which that's not her name. She hasn't been Kate Middleton since 2011, but whatever, per a royal biographer. And I'm just going to read a little bit of this because I only had to read a few lines before I could feel myself getting ticked off. So, and this is from the article, quote, while Meghan Markle and Prince Harry may not be believers of karmic retribution, there's something to be said about how the world is treating Kate Middleton, much like it treated them a couple of years ago. After all, the constant speculation and conspiracy theories going on about Middleton's whereabouts is something Markle knows all too well. So what this person is saying, and I 100% believe anytime you hear sources and it has to do with Meghan and Harry, you know it's like 90% chance it's coming from them or their people, right? What this chick is saying is that Meghan is conflicted over whether or not, you know, she should feel bad for the way that the Princess of Wales is being treated. I mean, just think about that. Think about that. Almost as if to say, well, you know, she meaning Catherine, maybe she kind of deserves it a little bit. I mean, given what Meghan went through, you know. This woman, I've made no secret about the fact that I do not care for her. I don't like her at all. This type of thing, it's another level of absolute disgust. I cannot stand this woman. She is so full of crap. So full of crap.
Yeah, someone was like kind of comparing her today with what's going on in the palace when she was sending them at 5 a.m. emails like everything need to be done to the like palace servants or something.
Yeah,
like
being
that.
a psycho.
Complaining. Someone was like, well, like you know how like with the palace announcement and stuff like that, like, okay, what's going on? So, but I don't know about her. You know, you talked about her a lot in all of the episodes, and nothing new about that. She like just seeking attentions and trying to get everything towards her. And you know, it's like,
oh yeah, that's her whole life. How do I get people to start, you know, the attention back on me?
Her fan army already start posting that
the sugars.
No,
Meghan's fans are called the sugars. You know,
that's not Kate.
What did I exactly? People are saying it's not her. Yeah. It's a body double. It's
look. That's all of them. They're saying like it's a body double. Where's Kate?
Listen,
this is a replacement.
I said in the last episode, and I will say it again. These people, they being the supporters of Harry and Meghan, especially the Meghan
Daily
people.
Mail too.
You're dealing with people. I'm telling you, they have like room temperature IQ. Seriously. Some of the biggest, and I can't say the full word on YouTube, but they like to really be unkind to people online. You get what I'm saying? The B word.
So one other thing, not that's related to the royal family, but I don't know. I don't want to get into politics, but
no, we don't do that here.
Why previous U.S. president go visit the current prime minister of UK today?
You talking about Obama?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just saw a headline about that. I have no idea.
He met Rishi, like, why?
Maybe, you know,
we know our government.
Well, it could be, yeah. It could be that he's, you know, sometimes former whatevers can be asked by whoever the current person is to kind of go in their stead, like go as an agent, you know, like a go-between. Who knows? I mean, who knows?
Yeah.
But I have no idea. That's not really the sort of stuff we talk about here.
So one other thing we talked about before we start recording. The whole past week, the rumors about Kate and Williams and their relationship and all of that. Do you want to start with that?
I mean, I personally think it's a bunch of BS. But
I'm going to tell you this story is a new comment about it.
The stories I heard.
First story is that since January, Kate did not have a surgery. She had a meltdown.
Yeah, I've heard that one.
And like she'd been seeing psychiatrists or whatever and on medications because William cheated on her.
Sure.
Then the other one says like William cheated on her with her best friend. I forgot her name.
Yeah, there's some woman named Rose something. I forget her name.
Rose.
Yeah, they keep bringing her into it for I don't know why. There's
and she found out about that.
Sure.
Third rumor is related to the picture that, as you said, AI or an old picture been photoshopped because Kate is already died. No one talking about the picture of her and her mom like in the car. Remember 2 weeks ago?
People are saying that wasn't really her.
Yeah.
Also, stupidity.
The last rumor I heard is that Kate, not Kate, what's her name? Rose and William, they have a baby. Like she's pregnant from William. It's like what happened to Diana with the fight or whatever, like they showed.
Yeah.
You know, they're kind of doing similar to that. It's just rumors. And you know who's saying those rumors.
Meghan's people.
Mhm. So, oh, and another rumor says they're already divorced now, but they do not announce it, whatever, because of the situation going on with the royal family and the king health.
Mm.
So a lot of people saying they might announce that, like, they're divorced, because apparently the flag goes down if someone like pass out from the royal family or whatever. And one of the other reasons I read, it says if someone uh like, in a way not part of the royal family anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So they're saying they got divorced, so she's not a princess anymore, and they're gonna announce that soon.
Ay, ay, ay.
I don't know about that.
For the record, she would still be styled as a princess. I believe she just would no longer be an HRH, like
Yeah,
Princess
that's
Diana.
kind of in a way, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why the flag, if the flag was already like half down, but now they said that video is from 2022 and nothing happened.
All I can really say about those rumors is if you really believe that stuff, I don't know that you can be helped, because it just
No one knows what's going on. It's probably it's true. There's a lot of.
I don't happen to agree with it. I just my gut reaction is that that's all a bunch of stupidity, and it's being, ginned up and spread around by a certain former D-list actress and her followers. But I mean, we'll see. Who knows? It's not it's not like the royal family is a stranger to divorce or marital problems. I just don't really suspect that that's what's going on. I really think it's the health issues, and I think that is Kensington Palace, etc., that they were very naive in their I guess expectation that the public would just take their little statement and go, oh, okay, that's great, that's fine, have a nice rest. Like, that was never going to happen. And I think it's highly likely that they believed that, everyone was just going to say, okay, we'll see you after Easter. No. No. Like I say, it's I don't know if they just refuse to acknowledge the reality that Catherine is probably the biggest star of the royal family. If, certainly one of them, I would say probably the biggest one. I mean, look at the reaction to her being away for a few months. Like, look at this. I defy any other member of the royal family to gin up this kind of conspiracies or whatever. But who knows? We'll see. Whatever this supposedly big announcement is. I mean, I'm definitely curious, but my money is on it. Has nothing to do with their marriage. It just, I just don't see it. But
yeah, I mean, even if they had like a rough patch going on, probably.
Because
Especially
also
with now the whole royal family depends on William.
Yeah.
And with what Harry did and him out, and William is still trying to hold it probably, just so he can be the next king. So I don't think it's a good image for him if they announce like divorce or something. Of course
not.
Like that.
Absolutely not.
How that will affect him become the future king,
Yeah, maybe. Or it would certainly affect his popularity. But as I say, my money's on it's not that. Could be. It's not like I know everything, that's for sure. But who knows? I hope not. It'd be terrible. I mean, people are constantly rooting for Harry and Meghan to get divorced. I mean, that's a terrible thing. Who would go around, saying that? I hear it all the time. I just think that's really that's really gross. Like, don't do that. They were
talking a lot like, oh, he's not happy. He wants to come back, divorce and stuff. But just leave them. They want to live their life together like this. Let them be.
Yeah, I mean, to a degree. I just get ticked off when they do the stuff they're doing right now. Like, if they had just walked away from the royal family and gone to California and done the stuff and just kind of done their own thing and left the family out of it and not been a bunch of jerks, nobody would care. No, it would be fine. Do your, live your life. But that's not what they want. It's especially not what she wants, because that would mean they don't get the attention. They're not in the media. I don't think she could live if she weren't being talked about.
She's an actress before she became a princess.
Quote unquote. Yeah.
Yeah. She likes attention.
Oh, that is her lifeblood.
Yeah. And then she went and she thought she's going to be the new Disney princess. And
she thought she was going to be the new Princess Diana.
Yeah.
I think she's still angling for that.
To do that. Stuff did not work out. So what is the best way? And it's probably not her and him. their PR, their management. Like, hey, how about we do that? We know she's not the best person or whatever. We cannot say we never met her. We don't know.
Oh yeah, I don't know personally. Who knows? I'm just going off of what I've seen her do and say.
In this generation of social media and everyone like on TikTok and whatever, this is how she can reach and try to be popular.
Okay.
Like talking about, I know what you're
Speaking of social media, let's go straight into it. Okay, people, listen.
So that's how you reach out to people, even if they dislike it. But
okay, so I was scrolling, was it Instagram yesterday, day, but whenever that was, I lose track of the time, and I was accosted by this video. It was this weird, blurry, like what's going on.
I think it was Saturday.
Was it Saturday?
Yeah.
Well, it was the same day that the Diana Awards, the hour that the Diana Awards were taking place, and Prince William was addressing the people involved. And this chick, being Meghan, of course, again, decides to drop some new, her newest brand. And get this, listen to the name of this. Okay. When I heard it, I was like, it was kind of like, wah, wah, wah. Like American Riviera Orchard. What in God's name is that? American Riviera, or I heard it and I was like, what even is it? Like, what is that? And then I had to read a couple of different articles to kind of get an idea of what it's even supposed to be. The little promo video thing where it's super blurry. You can't hardly even tell that it's her. She's like arranging flowers in a kitchen. And then there's this shot of her like from a distance, and she's in like this ball gown looking thing. It kind of looked like what she was wearing at that movie premiere in Jamaica. And there's like this, I like the song. It's like this jazzy song, but whatever. And that's it. And then I don't know. Again, what is going on with these people? The PR, it wasn't like, ooh, I'm so interested. I was just kind of like, you're worth millions and you can afford the best people in the world probably to put this together. And that's what you came up with. American Riviera Orchard. What the heck is it? And then it takes you, there's the link that takes you to the website. No. Okay. I'm going to add to that. So the website, all you can do is join the wait list. For what? Yeah. Nobody knows. And then so like the quotes in some of the articles talking about it's like she's going to be doing stuff that's like close to her heart or whatever. And I was like, okay, well, what is that? What is close to her heart besides, I don't know, money, fame, power? Is it whatever? So
probably going to be a clothing brand. Or,
okay. So the internet sleuths, gosh, I can't speak, have dug up the like trademark application for this lifestyle brand. And get this, it's supposed to be her company is gonna sell like cookware, jams, jellies, I don't know, like napkins, coffee service. I'm trying to think of all the stuff that was listed.
Haven't she heard about Etsy?
Dude, I mean, and as if that space is so crowded right now. I mean, it's like getting on I-4 to go to Disney. That's how crowded that space is.
For those who doesn't know what I-4 is the worst highway in America.
Oh my gosh, it's so bad.
To go to Disney World in Orlando, Florida.
But anyway, and I'm just kind of like, that's it. That's what you ditch the royal family for and cut off your family and have caused all of this horrible bad blood between, family. This is what you've done it for. This is your big ta-da. This is what, I don't know.
Is it her or she is kind of promoting for someone else? She's like,
it's
their
her
face.
No, it's her. And there are some people that are like, oh, this has been her big goal, dream, whatever. I disagree because for one thing, on the trademark application, you can see that this stuff, it was only applied for, some of it anyway, in February of this year. Furthermore, the trademark itself hasn't been approved yet, meaning she doesn't have the trade. It's like it's pending,
So if it's like gonna do like food thing with it, or like
it's like lifestyle stuff, like cookware and fancy, I don't know, kitchen stuff and like, bougie food items, jams, jellies. I don't know.
Jams, jellies, doesn't those require FDA approvals and stuff before it sells, or?
Yeah, I mean, it's probably going to be one of those things where she's not actually making the stuff. She's going to just, collect it from various vendors and then, promote it and sell it,
So
or
farmers
maybe put her own
markets.
label on it. I don't
Online
know.
farmers market.
I
What's
don't
going
know.
on?
And so I disagree with this idea that this has been her big goal, her big dream all this time. Because number one, as I said, the applications for this stuff, a lot of them are dated in February of this year, which tells me, in my opinion, that happened in February. What happened in January? All that stuff about Catherine, and then the surgery and the disappearing and the whole world is abuzz.
Mhm.
Where is, what's going on? What's happening? And I think she saw that and went, oh, no, can't have that. What can I do to get the attention back on me? So she, I'm about to use a
They
bad
did a
word.
lot
She
in 2 months.
half-assed this and goes, I'm going to, you know what? I'm going to relaunch my whatever this was supposed to be.
So
You remember when she had that blog before she married Prince Harry that's called The Tig?
mhm.
I think she was like, oh, I've been talking about how I might go back to that. Let me just take that and, put a weird little bow on it and, reissue it to the world. And, I'll have all this attention and it's going to be this.
Mhm.
Huh. I really think that's what happened. I don't think this has been her big plan. Meghan Markle, in my view, based on all watching her, kind of studying her path up to this point, she's been hoping to get to the big time. And in her little peanut, what that has meant is, I think her life has been about becoming, the world's most famous, most whatever actress. I think she wanted to make it big time in Hollywood, movies, whatever it is. She wants to be that type of A-list person.
Yeah.
And she's never been able to attain it. I think it's safe to say at this point she never will. And so her fallback has been like this blogging influencer social media thing, right? I mean, that's what she was doing before she snagged Harry. And now she's come full circle. She couldn't make it in the royal family because her ego couldn't handle that she wasn't top dog. And then they leave, they go to Hollywood, and she's thinking, ooh, I'm a royal now. Everyone's just going to fawn over me and everyone's going to be offering all this stuff I've always wanted. And they get there and it doesn't happen. And then all of a sudden, the entire world, all they can talk about is her arch nemesis, that being
Mhm.
Catherine. And I think she's just like, I think she's at the end of her, I don't know, rope. I don't know if that's the right way to put it, but she's out of ideas because she's back to the influencer thing.
Aside from Meghan and Harry and all of that,
Mm-hmm.
Prince Andrew become a trend now.
Oh,
You know
Lord.
why? What you think?
I don't know. I hate to ask, but what?
Epstein Island.
Again,
So
that's all.
today they're saying that what's his name, the actor Mel Gibson,
Mm-hmm.
released a video been recorded in 2010, shows ritual that took place at Jeffrey's Epstein Island,
Mm-hmm.
involved Prince Andrew, and the video shows Prince Andrew, Bill Gates, Oprah, Obama, and many more in it.
Who's reporting this?
Hmm?
Who's reporting this?
This is online, they're saying.
Oh,
and they're saying Jeffrey's Epstein palace said Prince Andrew, Bill Gates, Chris Tucker, Kevin Spacey, George
Has
Mitchell.
anyone seen this video?
No, and I don't know. And astronaut John Glenn flew on Epstein's private jet to the island.
I mean, people have been saying stuff like that has happened like for a while, and I'm not. In all likelihood, I wouldn't find it hard to believe that did happen. But like there hasn't been any like evidence of it. We don't. It's speculation. We don't know.
Yeah,
it's all nasty, and I don't like to think about it.
Just like the picture of Prince Andrew with what's his name? Her name, the one was with Epstein. That picture's been like out on Twitter a lot today. Again.
Interesting.
But
yeah, I don't know. Oh, and also.
Oh, and I'm sorry. There's a new says jaw-dropping Prince Andrew interviews co-premieres on Netflix April 5. This is from Netflix account. Look it up.
Interesting.
This is official Netflix account posting about it.
Oh, this is A new perspective on the jaw-dropping Prince Andrew interview. Huh.
April 5.
I'll have to look into that. Okay, well.
And that's in like 2 weeks.
Yeah. Can you believe that? It's almost April. Like, what's going on? Oh, but also, did you hear that? And I saw some amazing memes, and some of them were inappropriate. Like, I wouldn't repost them or anything. But with all this going on, supposedly, Prince Harry is vacationing on some kind of ski trip with. Okay, let me get this straight. It's Kris Jenner. Is that the mother of the Kardashians, with her boyfriend, who's like however many decades younger than she is or something? Which, and it's weird because also Kim Kardashian, who is another just, model of virtue and whatever, she posted on Instagram a day or two ago, this, typical Kardashian looking photo, extremely airbrushed, I might add. And there wasn't any, thing on Instagram saying, oh, careful, it's been manipulated or whatever, like they put on Catherine's photo. But no, Kim Kardashian posts this photo of herself in her typical whatever, and it says going to look for Kate or something like that, like making fun of it.
I saw someone, no, I don't want to say it was Elon Musk, I forgot to, when they're all tweeting about the fake photo, it was like an Instagram put like a fact check or something.
Yeah.
Someone, it was famous person was like, so you're not going to go after the Kardashians with all their Photoshop pictures?
Yeah. No, we on our Instagram posted the same thing. I was like, okay,
right, yeah.
I was like, okay, are you going to start flagging every Kardashian photo ever? Most people in Hollywood, like all these, Instagram models and influencers and whatever, those people can't post a photo without a filter or Photoshop. So you're going to start flagging all of them? I don't think so.
So, yeah. Again, back to Prince Andrew. Apparently, that's on Netflix. It's a movie.
Yeah, it looks like it's not really him. Yeah. It's like it's about. Yeah. I'm not really sure
this is the trailer,
what this is.
And this is the announcement about the trailer.
Interesting. So okay, it's got my attention.
Coming on April 5th.
Okay. Yeah, we'll have to watch that and report back. I've never paid a lot of attention to Andrew. Even before the whole Epstein thing, I don't know. I just never. He never got my attention, piqued my interest. Also, all that drama with Fergie, Sarah Ferguson, was kind of like, what's going on there? Anyway, okay, that's been a lot of stuff. I feel like we've been all over the place, and I've gotten really worked up about freaking Markle. But anyways, per usual.
Yeah.
But I keep telling myself, the timer eventually is gonna go off. The time's gonna run out, and people one day we're gonna look up and go, oh, do you remember that chick that we used to talk about all the time, who's married to the redheaded used to be prince and whatever? Yeah, I mean, in the future that's what it's gonna be like. You remember what was that girl's name? What was that woman's name that was just so annoying and wouldn't go away? Because one day she will fizzle into irrelevance. But in any case, that more than likely will not be the fate of the Princess of Wales, because she's on track to be the Queen of England. So, eat your heart out, Meghan.
There's a lot of stuff happened today. I don't know how to come up with a title for this episode.
I know. It's just been so many things.
Right. A fake picture, or like edited picture, or a Kate replacement, or the king death scare, the Meghan nonsense, what to do, like what help us.
Or it might just be American Riviera Orchard ? What is it? We don't know.
Or is it a Russian website that started the rumor?
I don't know.
So many pictures and stuff to look for now to make the thumbnail for this episode.
Well, every time something happened, I thought, I want to kind of see how it plays. Because, I mean, and no shade to anybody that does this, but like when this stuff happens, I don't like to, get on and give my thoughts and opinions on something that's happened, minutes or hours before. Like I want to see kind of how it plays out, because often something will come out and you'll go, there's some kind of correction to the original story. But there's something that's happened like every single day, and it's just been piling up.
Yeah. One thing I want to address from the previous episode, I know a lot of the viewers, they commented back to someone who said, it's about the woman, the picture. It was taken on the
Oh,
Mother's Day.
yeah.
And he was like, no, it's not the Mother's Day. It's the Women International Day. Again, it was the Women's Day that day in England, in UK.
It was
Not the
Mother's
word-
Day in the UK.
sorry. Mother's Day in UK.
The International Women's Day, whatever, had occurred like 2 days prior. So
Yeah.
I don't know why this person was getting it confused. No, I actually responded with the
Mhm.
that information and then a link to an article about it. Like it takes 2 seconds to look this stuff up. Just look it up. It's there.
Yeah. So yeah, just a heads up, like it's a public knowledge.
It's very
You
easy
can
to
just
find.
Google it to find it. So, but there's a lot of viewers. They were like, nope. I was like, I slept. I woke up to the comments. I was like, what is going on?
I only saw it once, and then I don't usually go back once I've responded or I've seen it. Like whatever.
It was connected to my phone, and it was just showing me people were start defending us. So thank you.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. Oh, well, thank you very much.
So it happens, and I think the people who commented, they're like not in the US, maybe in UK or something. So like the time difference while we were asleep when I uploaded the episode before I went to bed, woke up and I was like, what is going on in the comments?
Well, awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's great.
And again, guys, thank you for following all the new subscribers on YouTube.
Yeah,
and,
it's really exciting. It's like every day there's a couple more.
Spotify. I was like, how do I say that one? Spotify and Amazon Music. Thank you for listening. Please make sure you check our Facebook page. We posted there a lot too.
Instagram,
TikTok.
Yeah.
Still,
if TikTok doesn't get banned in the US, it could. Shortly.
Yeah. I think it's within the next 6 months if they don't change their policy or something, then it will be banned from the stores to be installed. And
well, it's kind of a complicated proposal, and it's not really political. It's just what's going on in our government right now. The bill in Congress passed in the House of Representatives, and the bill is that either the Chinese government's whatever stake in it, which is called ByteDance, either they sell their stake to some other entity, or the U.S. government will ban the app. But it has to go to the Senate. The Senate has to vote on it. The Senate moves at a glacial pace. It's always been extremely slow. Who knows what's going to happen? And then they would have to pass the bill, and it would have to mirror the bill that was passed by the House of Representatives, and then it would go to the president, and then so like who knows if it's really going to happen or not. I mean, our government is just it's a clown show. Like who knows? They can't do anything. I'm really not trying to get political. It's just I feel like that's kind of a common neutral opinion. It's a clown show. But anyways,
regarding the regular podcast, probably this week there will be no episodes because Luke is not here, he's the Wikipedia for
Wikipedia. He's far more accurate than Wikipedia. What are you talking about?
He's not here. He'll be back next week, so maybe when he comes back we can make one.
That's right.
So if you guys have any suggestion, please.
Yeah, we're developing new episodes because we've done several of the ones that we've been talking about, and
because the episode I want to do, he knows more than me about it, so I'm gonna leave it for him.
Okay,
because he even knows the actual names. It's about the last emperor of China.
Oh yeah. Oh, he loves all that. Yeah, absolutely.
And me and him, we talked even about the movie and all of that. But I know he knows exactly how to pronounce the name.
Yep.
Me, I don't know. I was like, Puyan, something like that.
Don't offend anybody, please.
Not offending anyone. I'm trying my best not to offend anyone.
Oh, you and me both.
So we have that. There's a lot going on.
But speaking of our podcast, our latest episode, I think was kind of a departure from what we've been doing. It was really fun. It was about it's modern, having to do with the former princess of Japan. That was a kind of a sweet episode. If you enjoy that sort of thing, check it out. It's on Spotify, but we've also posted it here on YouTube.
Yeah,
so
it's on YouTube and Spotify. And actually, after the episode, I went and looked a lot of documentaries and stuff about what she did, what you guys talked about.
Right,
it's kind of cool. Like she's so down to earth, and her husband, same thing.
Yeah.
Have you seen like videos and pictures of her what she's dressing?
Yeah.
as if she went like to Marshall or Ross and bought her
Well,
stuff.
because she's very
Nothing
much a normal
fancy,
person
like
now.
so normal.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. So polite. She bows to everyone. I was
Well,
like,
I
what?
mean, culture and everything.
Yeah,
I think it's
it's a culture thing,
fantastic.
yep.
Yeah, I said in the episode, like, she's the sort of person I'm not much for, famous people. That it's strange that we've gotten into this talking about royals and whatever, because I've never been much into like celebrity culture, Hollywood. I've never
Mhm.
cared about that. But every once in a while, I'll read about someone or come across someone that I just think is
I had
really
a
interesting. Like, I would like to meet her. I would like
Yeah.
to talk to her.
I think I had a phase like I was like more into celebrities and stuff when I was probably 11 and 12. Mostly about Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera at that time.
Oh, we all were back
Like,
in the
oh
day.
my God,
Back
she
in the day.
did that. I was watching
Yeah.
her stuff. But then Backstreet wasn't all of craziness.
Okay, we're off the rails now.
Yeah.
Anyway, well, thanks for listening, everyone. We really appreciate your time. Really hope you're enjoying this. Leave us a comment. Good, bad, somewhere in between.
Share the videos.
Yeah, like, share,
Share the love.
subscribe, all the things. Turn on the notification bell. We're really trying to turn out more of this sort of content. But yeah, we're here for the gossip, and we're here for just all things monarchy, royalty. We tend to talk mostly about the British and teen shenanigans, but we
They're the
definitely
only
cover the
one
globe in our
Making it
podcast.
to the media now.
Right? For
It
a little,
was just Harry and Meghan, and now everyone in the
I
royal
know.
family got into that bandwagon. Like, we
had a little of a
Uh-uh.
break for a while when we could talk about the Danes and some of the
I'm waiting
Spanish.
for a new
and,
episode of South Park talking about what's going on.
oh
now.
my gosh!
That'd
Yeah,
be funny.
I'm sure it'd be epic. Again, we're off the
Mhm.
rails.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I think we've done enough here. We've done
Yeah.
enough, good work. Thanks for listening. Join us next time for, what do I always say? More gossip from all corners of the royal globe. I think that's what I've been saying.
Yeah, I think so.
We're going to go with that next time, guys. Thanks.
Thank you. Have a good night or good morning, whatever works for you.
Right.
Bye.
Bye.